Uh-oh. I left my water, y'all. And I'm finna go right back and get it. Hold on a second. I'll go right back and get my water. Yeah, I was sitting in my kitchen. I was getting ready to go live in there, but I changed my mind. Let me come back to my spot. My little spot I cleared off in my bedroom. So anyway, guys, it is raining cats and dogs here in Sacktown. Hey, y'all up in the sky. I had to go out today. Well, I had to, I wanted to. So I went to the store not too long ago, and I am so glad. My hair right here is humid hair because it got soaking wet. Although I know how to wash synthetic stuff till you just hang and let it dry. But anyway, I'm gonna get back on just a little bit of what I was talking about this morning because I didn't stay very long at all. I just thought about some stuff that I really didn't mention and I didn't go into detail when I was talking a little bit about QB this morning. First of all, high address, we all know that QB and Wally is friends because he was saying how great of friends, that they are and that they have been friends for years, which we already know that. He had already said all that. And I think that's the reason why they don't really go at each other because they've been knowing each other's secrets for a long time, I'm assuming. Hi, Rich. Hi, you Betty Madden. Hi, Just Blaze Detroit. Okay. So he was just saying that he started talking about his music. So people was asking him, did he want to do his music? He said, no, he don't want to really get into music again. But he was asking them if they want to hear it. And I don't know if people said they want to hear it or not, but that's neither here nor there. But he was also saying stuff like his family. Somebody was saying something about his family, and then people in the chat was really, really dragging Wildeye. And I noticed that he didn't take up for Wildeye. Even Stanky Baby was telling Wildeye he need to brush his teeth, he need to wash his face, take a bath, and stuff like that. People was going off on him. Mm-mm. He played a video of himself telling Simply Trey, and I assume this is before they came on the panel, that he wanted him to, respect his guests as he want them to respect him. That's what he was saying. And he kept playing that same clip over and over again as if he was trying to prove something. But then he said we can't hear no more till Monday. He said he's going to play the rest of it Monday on the panel with him and Trey. So people were suggesting, well, Lady Snoop. And he's asking everybody, well, what y'all think about Lady Snoop coming on the panel with him? He had a vote. Say one or two. I've seen a lot of twos. Now, and then some ones came, then he said, oh, everybody's split. But the thing is, he said he didn't want to leave one panel and go to another panel. But yet he just said he turned around and said he'd come back on Monday. So to me, that sounds like a panel that is already set up. And he said that everybody's already thinking that he had it set up, and he did, so he may as well do it. So what that sounds like to y'all, he had that planned all along. And did he apologize to Trey? He said, I'm sorry that I recorded it. So I wondered, did Trey know he recorded that conversation? Because when he said, I'm sorry, I had to record you, it started making me think, oh, do he record all his messages too? I don't know. Because I thought about that, some things I didn't mention this morning, and I kind of watched it again because I remember him saying something about our panel, but I wasn't for sure exactly what he said because I'm always just skipping around. Mm-hmm. But he said that everything that Trey said is true. Everything he said was true. That's what he said. But when he was on our panel, he said everything Trey said was true. He even gave kudos to Chopper. He said Chopper got him and understood what he meant. That's what he said. And he said he was really surprised that it wasn't Chopper leaving and so forth. Well, everybody been saying that. But what he didn't like, he said, was VS didn't say nothing. He said that months ago, VS was the one to put out there that Juicy Booty wasn't helping him, wasn't winning for him when people were coming at him. I'm assuming he mean Riri. I'm not for sure. But he said he remembers saying that time he didn't want nobody windmilling, but then he admitted if you're on somebody's team, you're all supposed to help and win for each other. He said, and Wiley said it too, but VS put that out there first. He said, but so he cannot understand, he said, why she didn't say that on the panel. He said she didn't mention that on the panel at all, but she was the one planted that seed. That's how he said it, planted the seed. When he should have said she was the first one mentioned, I guess that's what he's trying to say, that nobody was windmilling for him, which is true. But I don't feel like VS had to say that on the panel if she didn't want to say that on there. The thing is, what he should have said, well, all with the panel, that panel kind of took up for me, was leaning towards my side, because I know I was saying that it was his channel. He could have did what he wanted to do, So we basically was getting him kudos, but he did get Chopper some kudos. He did. He said he the only one got it. He sure did. So he said that it's like she fact checked. He fact checking, but VS didn't say nothing. He said it like this too. He said, she busy running her mouth about everything else. Why she didn't mention that? And that I knew he had said something, but then I skipped over it. I didn't listen to the whole thing. But then when I was driving, I put it back on there and I started listening again. I said, well, he ought to be happy that she at least brought it up for him to see that nobody was windmilling for him. And she's not obligated, to say that if she didn't want to have to repeat that, but that's what he said. So she sat there and didn't say nothing at all. And he didn't win me right now tonight for Whitey. Like I said, everybody's in that chat dragging him. Yeah, because I was kind of reading the chat a little bit too. Everybody was dragging him. Then he brought up another name, Pretty Ricky. He's kind of throwing it around there about his chat, about his panel. That Monday, he said everybody got to turn in Monday to hear the rest of the recording. I wonder what else he done recorded. But at the same time, you guys, he's still deflecting away from Juicy Booty, because see, Juicy Booty done made about 8 videos now about what went on that panel. He have made videos too. How many have QB made? 3 or 4? But he's not really saying too much of nothing. And some people in the chat was telling him, don't look so down. Why you sound so down? I'm kind of inclined to believe that he really is kind of down or sad or whatever, that he's not on the panel. I think he's kind of apologetic that he was muting people out, since everybody made that out of a big deal because he muted them out, and he wasn't in agreement with them by him having Trey on there. And so maybe he is feeling some kind of way. He didn't come out and say it, but that's just what I see and what I feel. Okay, that's my opinion. I said it and I'm going to stick to it. Hi, Golf Sunshine. Hi, Helen, Sonaria, CNA. Yeah, he is. In a way, he is. He came off as if he had grew some big nuts, whatever, however way you want to put it, Helen. And now it's like he's deflecting. He's not really saying too much about it. And he did kind of sound like that. Just from the way he sounded yesterday to now, he do sound like that. Hey, TSCC Women Empowerment, you just got here, but I was just talking about a little bit more on the QB situation, because I don't understand why he would even say VS to run her mouth about everything else. Why she didn't mention the fact that she was the one planting to see that nobody back there was windmilling for him. And I thought, like I said, I thought I heard it, but then again, I didn't. I had to listen to it again and see, trying to figure out what he mean by that, what that's supposed to mean. She spoke up for you. That's all you needed to QB. She really did. Even in the live she did today, she wasn't really dragging you. I wouldn't call that a drag. She's simply speaking her opinion. That's all it was, her opinion. So I don't see why she had to do that. I don't see why she would have to speak up for you. I don't get what you mean and don't care what you mean, because we all pretty much were speaking up for you in our own ways. And I saw both sides of the story too. So did Chopper, so did everybody on the panel. Billy Boy told his side. Everybody said and saw what they mean. And that's just all to it. Hey, Purple Diva's Life. Beautiful best friend. Yeah, you finally did catch me. I usually come on in the mornings. I like to do a little talk when I'm having my coffee between 9 and 10 in the mornings, my time, California time. Because it'd be like 12 o'clock with most people, but on the East Coast, I know that watch me. So that video that he played, so I don't know what it was really supposed to prove, Because like I say, we got to hear the rest of it Monday. I don't get that. And then he talked about the letter that Wiley wrote. He say the majority of the people don't believe that fake letter. He don't believe it. I don't believe it. Don't nobody believe it. Y'all know that letter he wrote about a peace summit? That, yeah, they all talked about that too. He talked about that. Some people in the chat was kind of talking about that too. Nobody at all believes him. And he was talking about, I don't know if he was talking about the person that was on his panel with him, but he was saying somebody named Cat was the one person helped him out and into his music, getting into music. But like he said, he really don't want to do no music. The people is, and everybody know people already saying that, oh wow, it's just a stanky baby, but she all in the chat, like I said, dragging him with everybody else. And for them to be such great friends, QB, if you see this, I don't know why. And I know you're reading your chat, but you letting people drag. Why did y'all say, or did Wiley say, well, people dragging him don't say that? Because he do like that. I remember he used to like all the trolls over there. And y'all used to say, let the trolls, because the trolls was most of the people that be watching him. They specifically come over there to drag him and talk about him bad, about his disability in his eye and his walk and all like that. That's why they really. So to me, he felt like the only reason why he can have numbers in his chat as if they're trolls only. That's the impression he gave me, because that's who he wanted there. No one would care. I'm like, no, ain't nobody gonna care. And he seems to think, and maybe that's the way he trying to make it like, like it's the suspense of it. Y'all come back Monday if y'all want to hear the rest of me talking to Trey. I recorded him. I guess that's what it sounds like to me too. Hey, Jillian, bless Juicy need a hug and needs to breastfeed right now. He holding, see, all that sour breastfeed. See, Jillian, sometimes you make me kind of forget when I came on here and say, good girl, you be getting the one liner. That's why I say you can at least come on visit us on a mess train. You don't even have to be really messy. You just need to just say something. Say something that's gonna be hilarious. And I'm about to fall off my stool right now. And I'm trying to hold it and remember everything I came back on here to say, y'all. Y'all, we need to have a vote about Jill Lynn coming on there at least once as a guest. Sometime, we need a guest or fill in sometime. One of us, that'd be, oh my God, that'd be awesome. You ought to really think about that, Jill Lynn. You should think about it. Okay, who else? Hi, you Gammy. I think I spoke to you if I didn't. Hey. So anyway, yeah, the nerve of him saying that she did not open up her mouth. I wish I had been there when the extra thing was live, so I could have spoken. But then again, I'm probably blocked. Because how you gonna say she did not say nothing at all on that panel? That's what he said. Then gave kudos to Chopper. He surely did. Chopper was the only one got him. That's what he said. But then he also came back and said, cleaned up a little bit. He said, well, then, but maybe her mind was preoccupied. Maybe she was watching the chat. That's what he said. And if she had heard that, I don't think she had known about it. I didn't either. Like I said, I kind of watched back over it. She probably would have mentioned that in her live earlier, that he said she always run him out about everything else. Why she didn't mention that? All she did was tell the truth. Wiley told the truth. He was in your chat. He should have did a live, and opened up his mouth. And that's another thing. Y'all keep talking about how great of friends y'all are. He all in the chat talking about how much he love you. But you're not inviting him onto the panel the second time. You're gonna invite him a second time? Because the first time Juicy Booty went here of you having Wiley on your own platform, remember? So now you can do that if you want to. But you over here talking about Pretty Ricky, Lady Snoop. Somebody said, what about Stanky Baby? He said Stanky Baby ain't gonna be able to do it because she got a kid. Well, she do everything else with the kid. Huh? So what that supposed to mean? They sure did. Somebody showed it to me because she got a kid. She do everything else. So when did that become a factor? Now, somebody really need to tell me that. When did that become a factor? She can't do it because she got a kid. So yeah, child, he over there just talking. He sounded really down. He's not saying too much about Juicy Booty at all. It seemed like he would have brought that up instead of bringing up the mess pain. Because Billy Boy was even sitting on that panel too. He had to mention that too. Now he didn't really say nothing really bad about Billy Boy, so don't take it that way. I'm not saying that. He was just saying he was on the panel too and didn't say nothing. But he said he bagged up Trey. He said everything Trey said is true. So I'm assuming, which he had receipts already. So he must be talking about that too as well. And then the things that he also said that he didn't provide receipts for, he probably didn't need receipts for, some of the conversation, he's backing it up. He said, you guys, he said it's all true. Everything Trey said is true. So I'm assuming that the first time Juicy Booty tried to get him on there, the only reason why he didn't come on there is like what he said. He told that QB told him not to go on because he's getting baited. And then when Whitey was super chatting him in that live, he wouldn't read them. He said no, he learned his lesson the first time when he was super chatting messages and he read it out loud. He said he learned his lesson because he read him out loud, and that was Wildlife way of going after Spilly Boy, so he would not read him out loud. He said, everybody, y'all got to read it for yourself, honey. Y'all know I talk, honey. The girls got to read it for themselves, honey. And the girls, the girls is upset right now. The girls is going at it, honey. That long. He sound like he singing when he talk, honey. It take him about what, 10, 15 seconds, honey. The girls is going at it, honey. Good child. I can't get that southern accent down, but honey, I hope Trey don't get mad at me because I recorded this. Child, I hope you don't get mad at me, honey. Stop making great, but that's how he sound, y'all. He sound like he's singing even when he's talking. And I ain't gonna lie, I like to hear that part when he said, "Ooh, child, honey, honey." That's what yo is saying, y'all. So somebody told me that Messy on over there, being messy. She's still cloud checks, and she's still on a high, y'all, from that video she did the other day. About Stanky Bucket, her fact check or whatever it is she was doing. So she said, okay, I ain't got time to be worried about it. She probably, I don't got time to be looking over there watching her cloud chase. That's basically all she's doing because she's going to do it for a while because that was interesting, everybody. And like I said, she did get some views. She did. She got her some views and still getting views on the after thing, y'all. Honey. Oh, this water's good, honey. Hi, little bit, Maddie. Honey. Yes, indeed. Chopper, you done made a few. QB is happy with what you said. Yeah, somebody was talking about that girl is out of the rehab. Says she only stayed in there a week. And everybody know if they know anybody that had a family member that had to detox, well, they would go detox for about a week, and from there they go to the live-in place. Because if you're really strung out like that, you really do need a live-in place. So somebody was speaking on that, and I wasn't interested in going to see that either. So I'm just saying that in passing. And so this one person was trying to also get her over there. Isn't that weird? They want her to come over there and talk too. And they supposedly hate her guts. These people be doing some crazy stuff. Hi, Val M. Yeah, I don't usually be over here on a Saturday night, but here's I am. Like I said, I've been home all day today. I just went to the store and that was it. Randy cats and dogs. It's the first time I've been home in a long time out, y'all. Just stayed home on a Saturday. It really is. I'm always out somewhere. I'm always out doing something. So let me see something. So I was still strolling. Let me see something. I was still kind of strolling. Let me see something. It was something. I don't see it now. But look at him. You go, Chop. You go. I'm falling in love, guys, with this Instagram. I really falling in love with this Instagram. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing the rest of the evening. Now that's after I surfing something juicy pop up again. Yeah, his chat, but like I said, his chat was off the chain. Like I said, you wouldn't have expected to have them just to be dragging a while over there, but that's what they was doing. And I think that he's starting to be that while over there starting to be friends even with Tooth. These people just go back and forth. See, that's what I'm trying to explain. We don't do it. We don't. do it back and forth. Oh, you mad for 2 or 3 months, and then you leave, and then you come back. No, who's gonna do all that? So if anybody pressed the upset, like I mentioned earlier, and I'm gonna keep on rubbing it in, they're upset because we are a success. Can you say successful, Juicy Booty? We are in success. No brag, just fact. That's all to it. So, QB, before you come back on here talking about what somebody should have said, like I said, we gave you kudos. We really spoke up for you at times, and that's the best thing you can say, about DS. I don't know, and I didn't watch it to the end. I don't know if you said something in the way of dragging me or not, but then I really don't care because you heard what I said. You really did. I was for you in your panel, and I wasn't the majority. The majority was saying other things, but I was saying no. That was your panel, so it wasn't no drag or anything. But I don't know. But that's your opinion. Like I got my opinion. So, guys, I don't know if we're going to tune in Monday or not, but that's what. Hi, Zero Tolerance. Hey, good to see you. Back to you. I had to come on here and talk about QB again. Zero, you and QB, y'all cool, right? I don't know how well y'all know each other because you've been gone since he really been out there on the scenes like that. You just came back, so I don't know, but I just hopped on here because he still talking about the panel over there, and I guess it's gonna go on. We got to tune in Monday, and I saw you over there with Juicy Booty. Are you gonna be on the? Are you gonna be on the panel behind closed scenes? Are you getting invited to the panel? ZT, are you? And it was every time I see you though, you're hilarious. You was on there, you was doing your thing like you usually do. And I know they got views, but I was at the same time, I was surprised to see you over there. Are you thinking about the panel? Or are you gonna go ahead and stick with your pops? Because your pops is awesome. And the only reason, and I always put it out there, I've always said the only reason why I went over there to watch the gentleman panel sometime was because of Spilly Boy. Everybody know that. I've always said that. Because he didn't look like he fit with him. Like I said yesterday morning, when TCC Mestre was on yesterday morning, I did tell him that, Billy Boy, that you looked it out of place because he seemed like he was the only intelligent one there. He seemed like he wasn't getting upset about when little petty stuff went on, like the way when Juicy got so frustrated and took them glasses off, y'all, and started folding his hand like this, and he turned that hat around and he was steaming. And Billy Boy just his little poker face. See, little stuff like that didn't upset him. I mean, I enjoyed that, you guys. I really, and I'm gonna talk about that myself another 2, 3, 4, 5 times if I show speak to do. If I choose so fit to do, that's what I'm gonna do. Believe that. So I'm already thinking he's gonna have the brain on there because they've been going back and forth too. And I also saw some receipts too, leaning towards that on the Instagram. So, and he's trying to make it mysterious, y'all, so we can all run on over there Thursday. That's what he's trying to do. And like I said, on these 8 videos, you can see that he's still worried in his face. But like I say, I was really surprised to see that panel, CCT on that panel yesterday. But oh well, he said they make it up. But that's another thing, you guys. Whenever something goes on controversial, he tend to, oh, but I'm cool with this person, it's just business, they're just co-workers, then he get to doing that sugarcoating kind of thing. That's what he does. Hi, Helen. I don't know if I spoke to you or not, but I haven't really seen you around, Helen, son Laura's, and maybe I did. He was bought as a poster. Hell no, boo. ZT don't fool with QB. Okay, he's a friend. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering about that. Now I know, see you and El Teddy. Now he's new on the scene too. People start watching him because he came on here, mimicking and dressing up, like Tooth is over there. And what's that other one there? He started dressing up like the Fly. Like whatever. But I was wondering about that. It's going to be juicy. Stay tuned. Okay. So if you're saying that, then I'm gonna be ready to watch. Because I figured it, I don't know. If you're gonna be on there, if I turn it on, you're gonna be on there. I probably sit there and watch the whole thing because I got to see this. So yeah, it would be epic if you are. So I'm definitely gonna stay tuned. Yes, I am. It's gonna be fun. But look, guys, I ain't gonna stay on here long. I just wanted to jump on here because of the few little things I wanted to mention because he brought up our panel this morning when he's still talking about it. So he's not really happy, that he wasn't that DS didn't mention it again. But she said months ago, but nobody not protected him. But he also did say that, but deep down, what he's really to me, he's really saying he wanted somebody to win there for him when little Riri was coming after him. And at that point, everybody seemed like they're scared of little Riri. Even though Juicy Booty acted like he was scared of Riri, sitting up there. And everybody that Riri calling onto his platform, he wanted to keep talking about old blessed and all like this. Just look at him and look at everybody that's sitting next to him and see how old that face looked next to all them young men. Because that's all it seemed like he wanted to fool with his young man. He's fantasizing over all these young men. He once wanted them all. Believe that. And I believe what people used to say back then that he wanted old wildlife. I'm really starting to believe that. Okay. Now I gotta go. Okay. And something juicy come up that I feel like I need to come on and discuss, I would do that. But like I said, I have some more free time right now. I want to come on and say hi to y'all again. And I appreciate y'all supporting the old girl over here. Love you guys and see you next time. Toodaloo. 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 Yeah, yeah. Toodaloo. 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 Toodaloo.